The phone just kept ringing. It buzzed and vibrated on the park bench, a relentless digital cry against the peaceful afternoon. A woman, we'll call her Clara, was sitting nearby, trying to enjoy her book. But the phone wouldn't let her. It was a sleek, modern device, clearly expensive, abandoned by its owner. At first, she ignored it. Not my phone, not my problem, she thought. But the ringing was insistent, almost desperate. She glanced around. The park was mostly empty. Just a few joggers in the distance and a family playing by the swings. No one seemed to be rushing back for a lost phone. The screen lit up with a name. Mom. The calls kept coming, one after another. Clara felt a pang of something annoyance. Yes, but also a flicker of empathy. What if it was an emergency? What if this person's mother was in trouble, trying to reach them? The salt gnawed at her. She imagined an elderly woman, worried sick, dialing and redialing. Against her better judgment, Clara picked up the phone. Her thumb hovered over the green accept icon. This is a bad idea, a voice in her head warned. But the thought of that worried mother won out. She swiped to answer. Hello? Clara said, her voice hesitant. A wave of static and then a woman's voice, frail and trembling. Michael, is that you? Oh, thank goodness. I've been trying to reach you. It's your father. The voice cracked with emotion. He's had a fall. We're at St. Jude's Hospital. Please, you need to come quickly. The line went dead. Clara stared at the phone, her heart pounding. St. Jude's Hospital? That was just a few blocks away. Michael, the owner of the phone, was named Michael, and his father was hurt. She knew what she had to do. It wasn't her family, not her emergency. But in that moment, it felt like it was. She couldn't just leave the phone on the bench now, not with this knowledge. She had to find Michael. But how? She looked at the phone again. The screen was locked. A picture of a smiling couple as the wallpaper. A man with kind eyes, and a woman with a bright, infectious grin. Michael and his partner. Clara's mind raced. De hospital. Michael was probably on his way there, having heard the news from someone else. Or maybe he didn't know at all. Clara stood up, her book forgotten on the bench. She started walking, almost running, towards St. Jude's. The phone felt heavy in her hand, like a responsibility she had accidentally inherited. As she neared the hospital's entrance, she saw a man pacing frantically by the doors. He was patting his pockets, a look of pure panic on his face. He looked just like the man from the phone's wallpaper. It had to be him. It had to be Michael. Excuse me, Clara said, her breath catching in her throat. Are you Michael? The man stopped pacing and looked at her, his eyes wide with confusion and distress. Yes. How do you know my name? Do I know you? Clara held up the phone. I think this is yours. Your mom called. About your father. A wave of understanding. Then immense relief washed over Michael's face. He grabbed the phone from her hand. Oh my God. Thank you. I was on a run. It must have fallen out of my pocket. I couldn't find it. I didn't know they were trying to call me. He looked at her, his eyes filled with gratitude. I don't know how to thank you. You have no idea what you've just done. Clara just shook her head. Go. Your family needs you. He nodded, gave her one last grateful look, and rushed into the hospital. Clara watched him go, a strange mix of emotions swirling inside her. She had stepped into a stranger's life for just a moment, a tiny intersection of their stories. She felt a connection to this unknown family, a brief but powerful sense of shared humanity. Later that week, Clara was back in the park, reading her book. A familiar figure approached her. It was Michael. He wasn't frantic this time. A calm smile was on his face. I was hoping I'd find you here, he said. I wanted to thank you properly. He explained that his father had broken his hip, but he was recovering well. If you hadn't answered that call, Michael said, his voice thick with emotion, I would have lost precious time. My mom was alone and terrified. You were her angel that day. They sat and talked for a while. Michael told her about his father, a retired history professor who loved telling bad jokes. He told her about his mother, a passionate gardener. He told her about his partner, Sarah, the woman from the wallpaper, who was a chef. Clara found herself telling him about her own life, her job as a graphic designer, her love for old books. It was easy, comfortable. A connection sparked by a lost phone. This chance encounter became the start of something unexpected. Clara and Michael started meeting for coffee. They introduced each other to their friends. Sarah, Michael's partner, insisted on cooking Clara a thank-you dinner. A spectacular multi-course meal that left Clara speechless. Clara found herself welcomed into their world. A world of warmth and laughter. She became a regular at their family gatherings. She listened to Michael's dad's bad jokes and helped his mom in the garden. She hadn't just returned a phone. She had found a family. Years passed. Clara stood as a witness at Michael and Sarah's wedding. She became Aunt Clara to their 2 children. Her life, which had felt quiet and a little lonely before that day in the park, was now filled with love and chaos and connection, all because a phone wouldn't stop ringing, and she chose to answer it. It's funny how life works. Sometimes, the most significant moments are disguised as simple choices. A decision to help a stranger, to answer a call not meant for you, can change the entire trajectory of your life. Think about it. How many times have we seen a similar situation and chosen to walk away, to not get involved? We tell ourselves it's not our problem, that we're too busy, that someone else will handle it. But what if we're wrong? What if we are that someone else? Clara's story is a powerful reminder that a small act of kindness is never truly small. It can ripple outwards, creating waves of positive change that you might never even see. It could be as simple as answering a phone, or holding a door, or offering a smile to someone who looks like they're having a bad day. That day, Clara didn't just answer a phone call. She answered a call to connect, to be part of something bigger than her own individual world. She chose empathy over apathy, and in doing so, she found a richness in her life she never knew was missing. She found friendship, love, and a place to belong. So, the next time you have the choice to help, to step outside your comfort zone for a moment to assist someone else, I hope you think of Clara. You never know where that one small decision might lead you. It could lead to nothing, or it could lead to everything. Thanks for watching, and if this story resonated with you, please give it a like and subscribe for more. See you next time.